Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Alpha Protocol. So last time we had basically kind of gotten everything set up for the final mission. So let's go ahead and we can head on out. But really quick, I actually went through and I went ahead and I upgraded my rifle again. Just because I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the last mission of the game. So I decided, well, might as well use whatever money I have. And just go ahead and buy some simple upgrades. Like none of these are super expensive, but I did kind of pick up a slightly more powerful rifle. And actually, while I'm at it, let's just go ahead and quickly just sell off the old rifle that I was using. Alright, we can we can just head on out. And we're gonna infiltrate Alpha Protocol. Unfortunately, no intel for this mission, but hopefully we should have plenty of help from all the people that we have kind of befriended and made contact with along the way. Alright, well, Stephen Heck would definitely be an interesting handler, but we're going to do Albatross.
Did you take care of what you had to do?
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer.
Are you safe?
Probably safer than you. Mike, if this doesn't work...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All them running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
All right.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
It was my duty. I wanted to serve my country. I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that?
Give me a mission, and I'll prove.
Does it feel good being a patriot now, Mike? Looking back, everything you did for your country, was it worth it? Because they're not going to do a damn thing for you. They left you out to dry. That's the nature of this place. You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
It was worth it. I'm gonna see this mission through, Leyland. Henry. I'm gonna see you arrested for those people you killed and see that Halbeck answers for its crimes.
Really?
Count on it.
All right, Thornton. I think you misunderstand me. You see, I'm not here to gloat. I'm here to offer you a deal.
I'm not giving up the film footage, see?
I don't care, Mike. That's a separate appointment in my calendar. Right now, we're discussing you and Halbeck.
What are you talking about?
If you stay here, it isn't going to turn out well for you. The best you could have hoped for was to be captured by Alpha Protocol. Then they can erase you, quietly. To me, that seems like a waste of talent.
Really?
Really? Do you know why I used you in the first place?
I'm all ears.
Because I recognize an asset when I see it. That is the reason Halbeck is where it is today. And why our numbers are so high. It's also why Mr. Marburg chose to work for me. It's because I recognize value and I reward loyalty.
You're offering me a job.
Mike, you already work for me. I just like to make it official. We have an excellent insurance package.
What makes you think I'd even consider that?
Because you can't go back. Those Marines you killed in Moscow, no American agent gets away with that in the end. You're not pretending to be a rogue agent anymore. You are one. They'll execute you. Me, I have a different perspective on the situation. I know what you did needed to be done to achieve results. It's a rare quality to find someone willing to think outside the box.
I still haven't heard your terms yet. And it sounds like you've made this offer before.
This was the same talk Marburg and I had a long time ago, although I didn't know his agency connection when I hired him. You're a special case. I was able to recruit right from the source. So, a few things. One, you're going to be executed at worst, or at best, spend life in a CIA prison in Eastern Europe. Two, this will be the last conversation you will have with another human being. And three, it really wasn't my fault that this whole situation happened, but I think you already recognize that.
I'm listening.
Mike, your government needed my contracts. They hired me to build this place, and worst of all, they created you.
Worst of all?
Yes, because when they create programs like this, there's no accountability. And when people never have to answer for the things they do...
Leyland?
What is it?
I've been dying to do that for hours, but I needed to hear all you had to brag about first.
I'll take that as your answer, then. This was it for you, Thornton. I was your last chance.
I can't wait to show you how wrong you are.
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
It was the only way to find this place quickly, and I knew you were looking for me. It seemed time to kill two birds with one stone, pardon the metaphor.
Indeed. Well, as I said, well done. Well, I confess I'm disappointed things ended like this. I was hoping to convince you to work for us. If not Halbach, then the VCI. But that would depend on you.
Not a chance.
The offer is out of the question, then? Goodbye, Agent Thornton. Perhaps we'll see each other again soon.
Doc will be along in just a bit to administer your meds. Nice knowing you, Thornton.
Detonation sequence initiated. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Detonation sequence initiated. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Detonation sequence initiated. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
What the hell is going on in there?
Once you're armed, get to the Global Monitoring Center and hack into the system. I'll do what I can to assist you.
What the hell is going on with the electronics?
What's that? Let's see here. Oh, come on. All right. I don't know. I was trying to trank the turret pipe, but Wasted some bullets on that.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
Let's see here. I know that I saw it. There it is. Alright, so it's gonna be in the next room. Alright, well, level up while I'm in here is probably gonna help me out just a little bit. So we can go ahead and pick up 2 points into toughness, just to kind of make myself just slightly more resilient. Alright. And see what all we have access to here. More tranquilizer rounds, alright, that'll be helpful.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Last chance, guys. Back up your files.
Agent? Or is it just Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away? Never understood why we had titles anyway. Meaningless. I don't understand why you wanted to speak to me. If you think I can help you, you're wrong.
We'll see. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. Parker, the plan you arranged with Halbeck, it's not gonna work.
Really? Doubtful. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful, even for a rogue agent.
Well, I have you all to thank for being rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this, then you're in error. Miss Tang is to blame.
You're saying Mina gave me up, and she ordered the missile strike?
The first was done by her, yes. The second was the result of orders we received. She was not responsible for that. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, well, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource.
I don't believe Mina would give me up.
I don't care what you believe, but I have no reason to lie to you. Now, what do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
You're betraying your own country, Parker. Whatever you think you're doing, it's wrong.
No, my country has authorized this, Mike, although no one will ever know. If you think to appeal to my patriotism by defining it as betrayal, Halbeck's interests had to be protected because it's our national interests.
So that makes Leyland in charge now? Of an entire branch of a U.S. agency?
No. We were ordered to assist him in recovering his missiles, in assassinating Shahid, and then killing you. He was given access to the facility and our resources.
But why?
Why did we cooperate? There's no reason to ask why.
You can't tell me that you didn't suspect something was wrong.
Nothing was wrong, Thornton. As I said, Halbeck had proper authorization. They asked permission, and they got it.
And Westridge didn't object?
No, because like me, he follows orders. We were asked to get an agent to do Leyland's job and to contract me for my services.
Services? What services?
I was asked to isolate events in the world and create triggers. While many of these triggers would benefit Halbeck, a great deal would benefit the United States. China grows more powerful by the day. They are Halbeck customers as well. And if they are reliant on Halbeck technology, they are reliant on us. Even better, if they can be lured into action in Taiwan, well, then it buys us time to build strength.
And Moscow? Rome?
Rome was a reminder to the rest of Europe. Moscow, a necessary distribution center.
And the people on the airliner in the Middle East?
Those deaths, they are nothing compared to the death toll that would follow if these steps were not taken.
You're responsible for everything that happened. You gave them the plan for all of this. Sung, the museum in Rome, that airliner.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Thornton. But yes, the government asked me to design scenarios to promote America's position in the world, and to strengthen Halbeck as well. That was the most interesting assignment I've had in years. To use my analytical skills for something besides system maintenance or compiling budget reports. For a project of my own. So yes, I accepted the assignment. And I did what I do best. Analyze.
Provided you had all the information.
I did have all the information.
No. No, you didn't. Parker Shaheed isn't dead. I didn't kill him in Saudi Arabia. That missile never hit him. He'll be broadcasting in an hour. Taipei, the op you had there, where I ran into Omen, he's still alive, and he didn't appreciate being used any more than I did. He'll be pitching in too, along with the rest of China.
I know you well enough, Agent. I assume you have proof of this.
You're a logical guy, Parker. With what I told you, how do you think this is going to play out? Your mistake's not going to look good on a field report, or the nightly news. But it doesn't have to be your mistake.
I take it you have a plan?
Yeah, you've been drafted. So you better start making yourself useful right now.
Let's move it!
Here he is.
I'll make this easy.
Alright. Oh. I had a little conversation with Parker, and it looks like he is probably one of the people that set this whole thing up. But I did get some points of intel, which, as I was actually listening to the whole spiel between myself and Parker, I actually thought I might have needed to read some of this information because it had specific information on Alpha Protocol that I had not viewed yet. Alright, but I think I've got everything else that I can in terms of information for dialogue. See what we have going around here. Not sure if it's supposed to be something. Got a locked door.
Detected a rupture in the facility's flood control system.
You're telling me. I think they're washing the place clean.
That means they're doing the same with the data as well. You'll need to get to the surface quickly.
Alright. Saw the locked door and I was like, no, I'm not gonna go in there because that's probably the path forward, but no, of course it was. Alright, well, let's see here. Just kind of probably want to activate the silent running first, and then
What's that?
come on, man, just turn around. go ahead and activate remote hack. And this will probably set off another alarm, but at this point they already kind of know that I'm around, so I did buy a couple of these. Let's...
All search to report orders.
Let them kind of, well, I guess, probably wasn't the best idea. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have hacked the turret. Probably should have just thrown like a grenade or something. Probably would have been a lot easier and a lot cleaner too.
Detected a rupture in the facility's flood control system.
You're telling me. I think they're washing the place clean.
That means they're doing the same with the data as well. You'll need to get to the surface quickly.
Audio copy. Shit. You hear something? Tango.
Right. Where are you? Needed to come
Guards check my rendezvous. 10 minutes.
Should be able to hack this camera, because I don't think the hacking the camera is actually going to give me any kind of alarm that goes off.
We've got Mina. She put up quite a fight, but it's over for her now. Your choice on what to do next. Come after us or her. It's up to you.
Alright. Let's see here. So it looks like this way should be the way to helping out Mina, so... let's see. Alright, lots of guys in here. And everything looks like it is off of cooldown, so let's go ahead.
Mike, hurry. My men can't hold a position.
How was that? Good. One time to wrap up loose ends down here.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
visual contact.
Mina? I tried to get here sooner. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. This is my fault. I didn't cover my tracks well enough. They were following me when I met you at the hotel. And as soon as they had you, Darcy and his agents captured me.
Is that who hit you?
Yeah, but I hit him first.
I'm getting you out of here. Can you stand?
Yeah, mostly it's my pride that's hurt. But, Mike, this facility is sealed off. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's why I feel sorry for you.
You never give up, do you?
Not as long as you're there with me. You ready? Might get a little rough.
Rough for them, maybe. Us, not so much. I'll do what I can to shut down the security systems. Break their hearts. Go on ahead. I'll circle around and get to the terminal. If you see Darcy, save some for me.
Alright, so helped out Mina there. And I'm gonna try to clear the way for her just as much as possible, so that way she doesn't have to deal with a bunch of guys as she's trying to leave. I think that those two are already disabled for the turrets, so she should be good getting through those. And all that's left is for me to head out and start dealing with everyone else that was in Alpha Protocol. VCI the secret data.
I suggest you get to the center now, or you'll lose what little help you have.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
I guess it's a good thing that these guys have some stormtrooper aim, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have done too well there. Alright, so it looks like heading up through that door is probably the way to go. So, let's see here. For dossier info on Alpha Protocol. Info on Leland. Alright, so let's take a quick look here. Leland, I've got 100% for him complete, and Alpha Protocol is at 85% plus the secret facts. Alright. Oh, well, I guess I just wasted my abilities.
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out for Thornton. He's still around here. In minutes, all records of this facility will be destroyed.
Well, I guess I only wasted most of it, because I got like 5 seconds for it to actually go through and activate, so...
In minutes, all records of this facility will be destroyed. In minutes, all records of this facility will be destroyed. Supposed to just beat up all these guys? Let's see here. Well, I mean, like, I have
have an explosive grenade.
This should be all you need to bring Halbeck down.
Alright, so I guess contacting him made it so that I don't have to fight more guys.
The evidence, but I cut off your escape.
Headed to the surface. Make sure you get cover.
I'm running out of staff. Darcy, get your men ready.
On it. Mikey won't get by me. Taking out our air support.
Of course. Otherwise it would have been too easy.
Head for the wreckage. Some G-22 may have survived. If not, there may be supplies.
Alright, it looks like that should be my final level up. Yeah, because I can't get any more XP after this, so let's go ahead. Pick up the last couple of points that I can out of here. Actually, yeah, because even if I put it into something else, let's just go ahead and upgrade my pistols and use up 100% of the AP that I've got. Alright. Got one guy up here. I do not know how that guy did not see me coming up. I'm pretty sure he looked straight at me.
Hey, Mikey. Good to see you. Glad you made it out here to our live fire range. No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal. Keep him busy. I'll be back in a second. The only way out is through here. Come on now.
Alright. Well.
Coming your way.
Let's see if this works.
Come on, you gave more trouble when he first showed up here. Looks like it's all up to me. I only wish Mina could see me kick your ass, Mikey.
throwing it in the completely wrong direction. Just finish this up with a frank dart. And like, if it would actually hit him.
Is that Sean Darcy?
Yeah. Do you know him?
His father. Yes. This may have repercussions.
Knew Darcy would fuck this up.
Alright. That was a major pain just because the pistol skill that I have just is not enough to have the range to be able to fire on Darcy at that distance. Yeah, I know I set off the alarm, but there's no one around. Come on. I mean, like, I'm trying to pick up the gadget, but it just won't let me. Alright, well. And is there anything else around here that I can use? Does not look like it. I didn't even kill Darcy. I just shot him with a tranq dart, so he should be fine. Like, yeah, I shot him with a lot of regular bullets, but...
Have you reached the crash site?
No, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick.
This. Just start moving through. Yeah, I prefer the shorter animations, but I guess it's fine.
You hear that? Sniper! Sniper!
Oh, okay. I mean, like, I was trying to run. And he was just like, oh yeah, so you're behind him, you're stealth, so... Yeah, you just assassinated him. So, should have some better rifle ammunition for this.
Now we've got you. You should have shot up a flare. It would have been more subtle.
Satellites picked up a boat headed toward the island. Must be Westridge's ride. He was in charge here. We'll move to intercept. I suggest you do the same.
The way that this mission hands out experience, I'm pretty sure that this is just, yeah, we're gonna make sure that you hit max level by the end of this.
You're out of luck, Mike. I'm taking the only route off the island. You know, if you get here in time, I might even let you leave with me as a prisoner.
Yeah, for some reason hacking these is always a bad idea just because they always set up an alarm, even if it's the enemy that they've located. So, well, with the way that this is going, let's just try some subsonic stealth rounds. I don't know if these things will pick up. Can't really get through those. I can at least climb up here, and I've got one that will set up an alarm when it spots me. Alright. So I've got 4 guys in there. Thanks to the subsonic rounds, I was able to not be heard when I took out the one that was directly in front of me. So let's just walk right up to him.
Alright, what's that?
Mike, the transport I detected earlier, it's within range of the docks, and the bays are filling fast.
Looks like there's nothing else over here for me, so and I have 53 trank rounds, which is I think the most that I've ever had available to me at any one time.
Nice job, Mike. But I can't let you leave with that data. Give up now, and we'll go easy on you.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
Take him out.
Mike, the transport I detected earlier, it's within range of the docks, and the bays are filling fast. You need to stop Westridge before he escapes.
On it.
Agent, are you okay? Talk to me! Damn it, man, I didn't train you to die like cattle. Keep the water flowing. It shouldn't be long until we can launch the boat.
So can I actually get over to him? Looks like I've got only 2 guys left over there. Let's see here. So if I can get over to him and I can just get in that room and just start beating the crap out of him with just my bare hands, that'd probably be the best way to go. Just I don't really want him to get an eye on me and then have that minigun. I mean, I can just like shoot him from here.
Capacity.
But he's got 3 miniguns set up. So as soon as I get my visibility back, I'm just gonna run over there, take out that guy, and then see if I can't get to the center area. It doesn't look like I can get in from the bottom here. Unless I can possibly hack something in there. Like, no. So I'm not sure.
Keep it filling. We're almost.
There we go.
Found you.
No, you didn't. Because I am invisible right now. Alright, yeah, so...
Agent, are you okay? Talk to me. There you are.
Not a chance. Now that I've got your attention,
If you're gonna kill me, then do it.
I'm not sure I want to. Yet. I guess I need some closure. I volunteered for this program, but I couldn't have made it into Alpha Protocol if you hadn't chosen me. What I want to know is why.
I needed someone who could kill Shahid, get the missiles back, and keep their mouth shut. I needed someone I could trust.
I didn't have much choice. Orders and all.
That's your defense? Then it's mine too. I had my orders. We carry them out, send out agents, and we don't ask why. Say what you will. You had what it took to get the job done, and then some. That's why you were selected.
It was my life.
What life? You knew the odds going in. You wanted to serve your country. Well, this is it.
If I stayed in the program, I'd have ended up like you, or worse, like Parker. Then someone would have come along who owes one of their corporate buddies a favor, Halbeck or someone else, and we get used because we've been conditioned never to ask.
Believe it or not, Halbeck's interests are our interests. We need their technology.
No, we don't. They almost caused a war, and we helped them. For what? To secure some government contracts?
If you're gonna kill me, kill me. If you're gonna ask for your life back, then ask. But don't waste my time.
We had a responsibility. I had a responsibility. But I'm almost done here.
This program is all you know, Mike. Leave it, and you have nothing. Really, what are you gonna do? Get revenge? Expose the agency? Or maybe you came back because what you really needed was another mission.
My goals are a little higher than that. Any last words?
Yeah. Go to hell.
Not the best I've heard, but... Yancey Westridge, I'm placing you under arrest. You're going down with the ship. They may not blow this place, and if they don't, then your home is going to be a courtroom for the next few years. If you even get that far. They'll probably claim you were acting without their knowledge. That you enacted Alpha Protocol, went rogue.
Where are you going?
Now that I'm out of the box, it's my world now. I helped shape it. It was easier than I thought. And it's time to make some changes, I think. I'm sorry it came to this, Westridge, but you taught me an important lesson. I think there's other ways of serving my country without Alpha Protocol. Watch the news. You'll see. Going somewhere.
All right, Thornton. What is it you want?
To see you brought to justice.
Please, Agent, don't be a fool. How dare you hit me?
That's for Madison. That's for what you did to Mina. That's for my life. I can keep this up all day. Now, tell me what else I can't do. You think you can give me orders? Think you have control of this situation?
Thornton, hold on. I'll give myself up. Testify, if that's what you want. I can say what happened here, with your mission.
And all I have to do is let you go, right? See, that's where you lose my interest.
I knew you'd be reasonable about
I
this.
suppose you think you've talked your way out of this. I know what matters to you, Leyland. And for the next few years, seeing you drag through courtroom after courtroom and watching Halbeck fall apart is enough for me.
If it comes to that, you mean?
It will. Trust me. All the evidence I have is going exactly where it needs to go.
I think you're in for some disappointment. The government won't allow my involvement with Alpha Protocol to be exposed.
Alpha Protocol? What's that? They'll just deny it exists. See you on TV, Leyland. Should be quite the circus.
You're late.
I had to kill some soldiers on the way here. I'll add it to your bill.
Scarlet.
Now there's a picture. Yes, Mike? Don't be surprised. You did cost me the Sun contract, you know.
So you were the assassin.
And quite an expensive one. So for Sung, Mike, I actually should thank you.
Well, that depends on how much you're going to pay me to kill Mike here.
I don't think you have a contract to kill me yet, Scarlet. And I don't know if Leyland would honor it at this stage.
You have a point. And I still haven't seen the money for Sung.
I can pay you. Kill him and then we can discuss it, but we need to leave now.
Discuss it? There's no discussion. You owe me a lot of money, Leyland.
God damn it, shoot him already. I don't have time for this.
You thought this was a negotiation?
What?
Sorry, Mike. You were never on the list. You could have been. So next time...
I'll stay clear.
Oh, and Mike, here's that footage you gave me. I'd rather not explain to the press how I came across it. I'll leave that up to you. All right then. Take care of yourself.
Hell of a day.
Mission accomplished, Agent?
Just Mike, if you please. Let's get out of here.
Where to?
I have no idea. I don't even know where here is. Surprise me.
That'd be a change.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're not the most predictable person, Mike. Keeping up with you is a lot of work.
Well, we've made it this far. I think we're done with surprises for a while.
We'll see. I bet there's one or two more in our future.
All right. So, looks like we kind of found out what was happening, and at the end we could have had Mina take out Scarlet, but because we actually had a pretty high reputation with her, looks like we didn't have to do that, and she actually executed Leyland without us needing to do anything. So that should actually be the end of the game. Yep, and there's the credits. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this this classic game. It's one of my favorites, although it is definitely
More
buggy.
setbacks for troubled Halbeck Industries today as Russian federal police uncovered extensive evidence linking the corporation's senior officers to illegal arms trafficking. This setback comes on the heels of a mysterious disappearance of Halbeck CEO Henry Leland, who vanished from his San Francisco office earlier this month. American law enforcement is cooperating with Interpol to locate him. Along with the indictments against Halbeck, several prominent Muscovite politicians and business leaders have been arrested in connection with the scandal. A series of coordinated bombings in the West Bank left hundreds dead earlier today, in an attack carried out by the Al-Samad terror network. In a video statement claiming credit for the attack, Al-Samad leader Ali Shahid said that these attacks would continue until Al-Samad's demands were met, demands which include a complete pullout of American troops from the entirety of the Islamic world. The attacks were carried out using primitive homemade explosives, which limited the casualties. Experts say that had the suicide bombers had access to high-quality military-grade bombs, the death toll could have easily been twice as high. INN Middle East policy analysts have attributed this fact to the recent drop in arms trafficking in the region, since coalition forces shut down the arms network of Mohammed Omar bin Nasri earlier this month. Thousands lined the streets of Rome today for the funeral of Madison St. James, the young woman killed during the failed bombing attempt of the Roman Museum of Natural History. Miss St. James has become celebrated among proponents of stronger government anti-terror legislation since her death, and her funeral at times resembled a political rally. In the United States, Senator Patrick Darcy proposed Madison's Law, a sweeping bill some have likened to a new Patriot Act in response to the tragedy. As Miss St. James had no known family, Senator Darcy personally paid for her funeral here in Rome. Uncertainty still grips Taiwan in the wake of the deadly riots at last month's political rally. With the death toll standing at over 300, concerns have been raised that President Ronald Sung's pro-independence government has become too aggressive. President Sung survived an assassination attempt during the rally, which many critics are calling an attempt to incite a war between Taiwan and mainland China. President Sung has refused to back down in the wake of the attempt on his life, and in a speech made earlier this week declared that his life meant nothing compared to Taiwanese independence. Taiwanese authorities announced the execution of attempted assassin Wen Shu today. Investigators have uncovered no motive for the assassination attempt. A copy of Catcher in the Rye, a novel famously associated with conspiracy theories and secret American brainwashing programs, was found in his apartment, leading to internet speculation that Wen Shu was an American sleeper agent planted to assassinate Sung and touch off a war with China. U.S. government sources have declined comment.
So let's be 100% honest. I believe that this is actually one of the bad ends that you can kind of get for this game. And that's just because with everything going on, you have to make the A or the B choice, kind of in a lot of these situations. Which no matter what you do, it's always going to be bad in some way. But if you have like a specific class, so because I chose specifically the recruit and then the operative, which is like not a specialization. I actually didn't have like a specific way to actually get both A and B at the same time, because some of the classes actually do provide the ability to actually do that. When you actually play the game through on the veteran mode, I believe that every single one of those choices, no matter what you decide to pick as a class, will actually be available for the player, so you can actually get like the best possible ending by doing that. So the rookie run is always going to be kind of less optimal than like going through and then actually playing the veteran. So the veteran only unlocks though after you beat the game as a rookie, which is what this was. So I kind of like how they locked the best potential ends behind having to get one of the least ends of the game. But that should do it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed the Alpha Protocol playthrough. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose. And if you would like me to do like a review kind of thing about the game now that it's done, feel free to leave a comment down below and just let me know if you would like me to do like a full review or just kind of like take a look back to the game, just kind of do some highlights on it. I look forward to seeing everyone on the next game that we start to pick up and play.